Hello, good morning. This is Agnes from Kopi dan Tanaman again. Today, we are going to talk about how to keep your variegated Monstera variegated. So, if you own a Monstera alba borsigiana or a Monstera alba borsigiana, you may or may not know that they may revert to green like this. So, I have one fine leaf like this, and then I have another leaf which was a perfect half and half at its point of time. And the next leaf came out 99% green with only around 1% of white. And then I waited for the next leaf. I just hope that it still have a nice part of variegation in it, but it turns out that the leaf is 100% green. There is not a single speck of variegation. So this means that my plant here is reverting to green. And if you don't know it already, that the Monstera alba borsigiana may revert to green, or it may become too variegated. So you need to watch your plant. If this happens, don't be sad. You don't need to throw the plant away. It's a perfectly healthy plant. But what you can do is you may cut the parts that are green and then you propagate it, and then after that the mother plant would have a higher chance to create another leaf like this, which has more variegation that we want. The aim for the variegation is actually around 50-50, so 50% green and 50% variegation. That is the ideal, but most of the time it gets a bit too much green or too much white actually, so you need to watch your plant. But if this happens, don't worry. We will just cut it and propagate it in a moment. So what you need to do is you just take your pruners and then you find a leaf node. A leaf node is where the point where these roots can come out, and this will produce a new plant if you cut it right here. So the variegation in the Monstera alba borsigiana, it runs in the stem and it's in the DNA of the node. So if you take this and separate it as a new plant by itself, it will be fine and it can grow as a new plant. It will be okay. It will not hurt your plant, but it will stunt the growth a bit. So you just need to be more careful of the older plant, and you also need to take care of the new plant. So don't worry about that one. So the steps is just take a plant, find a node, take your pruners or scissors or anything, and then you just clip it below the node. But if you may, don't clip it too close to the node, because when you have risk of rot and then you have nothing. So I like to take insurance and I cut it lower, like a bit lower here, and then I just cut it. And there you go. I have not only one, but I have two Monstera Variegata here. And this one I will take to propagate and move it to a new plant. I will show you later on in another video, but today we're only going to talk about how to keep your Monstera variegated. So the next one, we just let this one heal, and we let this one heal as well. That's all for now. So I hope your Monstera Variegata will be perfectly balanced in variegation, and I hope you and your family will be healthy and happy. See you later.